have to into get to. Today on Fortitude Through Stoicism, and this is my 365-day journey of implementing the ancient philosophy of Stoicism into the life of this modern masculine man. So as you can see, I got a nice little spot here. Behind me is where I do all my blood walling. So blood walling, mind mapping, I have these big sheets of paper, and that's my spot. So I found a cool little recording spot in my home office. And of course, discipline equals freedom. Jocko Willink, who was the catalyst again for me starting my 75 hard journey back in Phoenix, Arizona. Forever be grateful for that man. Today's quote, however, by Epictetus. Remember, this month is all about duty. And the quote today by Epictetus: the task of the philosopher. We should bring our will into harmony with whatever happens, so that nothing happens against our will and nothing we wish for fails to happen. So this sounds like a lot of acceptance, right? Just off the rip. So nothing that we wish for fails to happen. So if we want for too much is what this is saying. So temperance, moderation. So Ryan Holiday continues in the Daily Stoic. A long to-do list seems intimidating and burdensome. All these things we have to do in the course of a day or a week, but a get-to-do list sounds like a privilege. All the things we're excited about the opportunity to experience. Interesting, isn't it? This isn't just some semantic playing. It is a central facet of philosophers' worldview. Today, don't try to impose your will on the world. Instead, see yourself fortunate to receive and respond to the will in the world. God, I talk about this all the time. Now, I know that my case is different than others. I mean, with my different experiences in combat and whatnot, my life, my risk-taking life, I definitely should not be alive. So for me, my view is already an attitude of gratitude. I see every day as an absolute gift. I get to experience amazing people, do incredible things. I travel. I get to see the country. It's today I'm going to Idaho. I'm going way up in the mountains of Idaho. I'm excited for this opportunity. At first I was like, oh, there's no hotels near my project, this and that. I'm like, wait a minute. Stop. The views, and I switched my map to just like the, 2D to the actual topographic. When I saw it, I said, oh my God, this is going to be a beautiful ride, beautiful mountains. Like, this is going to be an incredible experience. So instead of turning, I have to, get this hotel closed and I have to, no, I get to experience this. So it's amazing that I'm reading a lesson that is literally unfolding right now in my life. So Ryan continues on the topic we were just talking about. Today, don't impose your will in the world. He says, so if you're stuck in traffic, enjoy a few wonderful minutes to sit and relax. Your car broke down? It's a nice nudge to take a long walk for the day. A car was swerving, driven by a distracted self-wielding idiot who nearly hit you as you were walking and soaked you full of water. Something as trivial as being late or having trouble with your commute seems silly, right, in the grand scheme of things. So if we let that stuff get us upset, now, yes, it's unfortunate. Yes, we don't want to deal with it. But again, in the grand scheme of life, I see these as experiences. So, it's interesting because I'm reading this lesson and I literally have this happening in my life. But my view on this is, and this is the have to get to. I don't have to go to work. I get to fly all over the country, right? I don't have to go in there and solve these problems for the clients. I get to meet amazing people that have incredible stories that I want to be a part of. It is a mindset, it's a perception, and the reality to philosophy and what philosophy teaches you at the core is, and this is what it really, really comes down to. Everything in life is a choice. If you want to be happy, be happy. It's a decision. It is a decision. You want to be fat? That's a decision. You want to be in shape? That's a decision. So, at the root of all of this, if you look at life as this amazing journey, this amazing experience, these amazing opportunities, it's not a burden with work and tasks and things to do. It's all these, I get to do all these incredible things with all these incredible people. Just think about and visualize that in your mindset, because honestly, that's exactly what I do. Now remember, I'm an introvert. So for me, going out and going in, dealing with all the people in the airports and all that stuff, I don't love to do that. But again, I don't have to do that. I get to experience amazing places like I'm going to Utah. And I'll tell you what, last week I was in Kansas City. I learned something about Kansas City. I know we're going on a little bit of a rant here, but the point is, last week I was in Kansas City. I learned that Kansas City is actually in 2 states. Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City, Missouri. I learned a little bit about the difference of the two. As a matter of fact, I wrote a postcard and I'm sending that to my kids. That to me is exciting, that I continually get to learn. I'm 45 years old and I am living life, experiencing and learning and enjoying and growing. I get to do that. I don't have to do anything else. That's what I get to do. And when I look at life through that lens, it's beautiful. It's precious. And it almost hurts my soul to see people waste it the way they do. I know that I will never have regrets. I just hope those poor souls don't either, because that, to me, what I see is a life wasted. So, on that, today is absolutely going to be the most amazing day, because by the time I put my head down, I'm going to see some incredible mountains in Idaho.